Okay, 2 truths and a lie. We got some stories here for you today. One of them is not going to be truthful. The other 2 are. Can you tell who is our liar today?
And to throw you guys off of our scent, we're all going to talk in a British accent.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Denny's like, I just got the memo. Hold on.
Hello, everyone. Good to meet you.
Hi, Gov.
No, we won't do that to you.
I don't mind. You go right ahead. Okay, we've got Dennys here with the first story. What happened with you, Dennys?
Well, so I've seen more of these stories popping up lately, and people are frowning upon it. But when laser pointers first came out, we used to harass everyone with them. Me and my brother used to sit on the back balcony of our house.
Yeah.
And we would aim it at, at airplanes, people's house. I know, terrible stuff. And now I know all the rules. We didn't know when we were kids.
It was Renegade.
But one of our favorite things to do is our neighbor across the canal. You could see, they always left their windows open. You could see in it. We would take the laser pointer and we would run it back and forth on their floor, and their animals would all lose their minds and start running out. And you could see them all yelling and kicking all their animals out of their house. But one time, my brother was reflecting it in a mirror. He didn't know. He was reflecting it just, back and forth, messing with people. Well, like 2 weeks later, my mom was saying that one of our neighbors had to go to the doctor because she had a burned-in retina. I guess from him reflecting it hit her eye or something, and she had to go to the doctor for this.
Oh, wow.
We never told anyone that was us, that we used to harass our neighbors with these things.
Wow.
So, a lot of damage with the laser pointer.
Wow, Denny's. That's a great story.
Okay. Is that truthful or not? All right, Jbird, what is your story?
I once stole a final exam, the answer key, to impress a girl back in high school because she's going to fail the class. And I told her, I can get that exam. I can get it for you. I'll be able to get you to pass.
Yeah.
And so I broke into a teacher's office, got the exact exam, and it worked because we ended up dating for 2 months after. She passed the exam, never got caught.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
She got a B.
Wow. And she had the answer exam and still got a B?
What is she, stupid?
Well, an A would have been too much. That would have been way suspect.
Because this girl was of the level that an A is just not
She knew
believable.
she was a D-level girl.
There's no way an A would not have been called out. And so she would have been called out for cheating.
That's amazing. Okay. All right. And what about you, Suits? What's your story?
I'll give you another peek into my childhood. Love has always been a struggle, even since I was a little kid for me. And this was back when I was in like the 1st or 2nd grade, I think. But it was my first crush. And Valentine's Day rolled around. And every time Valentine's Day came around when I was younger, my mom used to go all out for those different holidays. So she got all those little cards with the candy so everybody in the class could get one of them handed out. But I wrote a special one for this girl, hoping that I'd get some sort of reaction out of it.
Okay, spitting that game.
Exactly. So I dropped off all the Valentines, and I was specifically waiting to see what she did. And I saw her reading it, and I was hoping she'd come over and talk to me afterward. But right at that moment, the teacher had us all go and sit down to do something. So we all sat down on the floor. She sat right behind me, and in the worst possible timing, probably the most embarrassing thing that happened when I was a kid, I let out the biggest fart. And she's right behind me, and we're sitting on the floor crisscross applesauce. So I basically farted right on her. Yeah. And she just let out the biggest, ew! And yeah, that... Never.
Nothing ruins a crush like a fart.
That was the end of it. Never spoke about anything from that Valentine that I gave her. Nothing ever happened. I could have honestly just crawled into a hole and died at that moment.
Suits farted on his Valentine?
It was the worst.
I would have just taken a chocolate.
I farted in front of my crush back in the day. It's a horrible thing. In 3rd grade, her name was Emily, and farted right in front of her, and then I acted like I wasn't farting. I'm like, with my mouth.
Yeah.
It's the worst feeling as a
Trying
kid.
to mask it up, but she knew.
Apparently it's a KVJ thing.
Yeah. Virginia, who do you think is telling a lie here?
Gosh, I loved Denny's story. He just sucked me in with that laser pointer.
Yeah.
I hope that one's true.
But was it too much?
Jbird, I don't see him
Breaking in.
pulling a Mission Impossible type thing without spilling something or somehow muddying it up.
I think Jbird is my first inclination. Denny's is second.
I also have never heard Suits fart, so I'm very suspect about that.
I'm in your head.
He's not a farty guy.
This is all
Maybe he's
designed.
a farty kid. He got them all out.
Yeah, it's designed to make you guys think. Well, we like it. Go ahead.
I'm leaning to Bird first, but Dennys is a real close second for who I think the liar is.
No, I think Dennys is telling the truth.
You do?
I think Suits is the liar.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's so
Party.
It's so benign. It's there.
Right.
I see what you're thinking.
Okay.
I love the impression.
So, like it matters.
You're not
We're
gonna-
really spending serious thought and brain power.
Okay, so who is the liar? The KVJ TV chat room, 46% say it's Jbird, 31% say it's Dennys, 23% say it is Suits. Okay.
What's y'all's answers again?
My answer, I am going to stick it with Dennys. I'm going to say Dennys.
It's the liar.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the liar. Virginia?
Damn it, I'm leading Dennys too.
Okay.
Because of the burned retina thing that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
I'm going to go Dennys. Sorry, I don't mean to drag this on, but I take this serious.
That's all right. It's what you do.
Yeah, it's kind of your thing.
I make everything longer and more painful. Ask my husband.
You know, we are live. Oh, this is going over the air. It's not commercial break.
Okay, so in the studio, we're saying it's Dennys. Who is the liar?
It's Jbird.
Jbird! Damn it!
We got him.
We got him.
Wow.
Damn it.
Did not get the
Okay.
audience, but we did get Kevin in Virginia.
Okay.
Damn it.
Love it. Good job.
All right. How about that?
Hold on, boys.
Slippery. Oh, Kevin, you had it right in the beginning.
I did,
And
yeah.
then you discounted
Yeah,
it.
after I came back, I was like, I don't know. It didn't. Yeah, it sounded like the most far-fetched.
Everything
but,
was real in my story except for me actually stealing the test. She was a terrible student. The girl, terrible.
Did you get laid?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember the old laser pointers when they first came out and nobody
Yeah.
knew what they were. They were
Right.
like the size of lightsabers. They were huge, big
yeah.
metal cylinders, and they were very powerful. And I think they kind of dumbed them down over the years for animals and stuff. But yeah, you could, if you held it close, you could actually burn paper with them back in the day.
Wow.
One of those
Yeah.
very, very powerful ones. And we used to, I mean, given now, I would never do it. But as kids, we always aim them at airplanes. You want to see how far it could go.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense that they made something where pilots couldn't see.
Well, I mean, it's still a problem. In fact, I kind of thought maybe it might have been Dennys because the other day he handed me a story. It was about how many issues they're having annually with laser pointers going into
Airplanes.
cockpits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real thing now.
That's
which is
horrifying.
It was
insane.
a crazy number. So, I mean, it's still very much a thing, and it's a problem.
But yeah, we would wait till families would sit down and start watching TV on Fridays, and me and my brother would go out, and right when they got relaxed, we would start laser pointing all their animals, and they would be running back and forth, and the people would be yelling. It'd be the funniest thing, and they had no idea what it was.
How would they know? I mean, you
How
could
would they know?
Really, especially back then.
Oh, nobody knew. People, and given another thing we shouldn't be doing, they would be doing yard work, and we would flash it right in their eyes, and they'd start rubbing their eyes, you know. And they'd have no idea what this thing was.
You're
going
diabolical.
on?
It was so great.
It is. Daddy's terrorizing the neighborhood with a laser pointer.
man.
Suits farting on girls.
Yeah.
Goodness, I've learned a lot today about our people.
Poor girl.
They're mean and gross.
That's it.